We've all been there. That moment when it feels like your entire world has collapsed. You're alone, trapped in a dead end, and hope feels like a distant memory. Picture this. It's the middle of the night on an empty train platform. In your hand is a pink slip. In your pocket, your last few dollars. Your mind isn't racing. It's filled with a ringing silence, broken only by the monotonous rhythm of the falling rain. It's in a moment like this, when you don't even have the strength to look up, that you suddenly notice some old graffiti on the wall. The darkest nights have the brightest stars. And then, something inexplicable happens. You take a deep breath, and a strange, unwarranted sense of calm washes over you. Was it just a coincidence? Or is the universe trying to tell you something, sending you signs exactly when you need them most? It turns out, this idea isn't just supported by millions of personal stories. It has a basis in science.
Remember the person on the platform and the message about the stars? What if that chance discovery was programmed by the work of their own brain? Have you ever bought a red car and suddenly started seeing hundreds of them everywhere? No, the world didn't ship them in just for you. Your brain simply started looking for them. Every second, our senses are bombarded with about 11 million bits of information. To keep from going insane, your brain filters out 99% of it, letting through only what it deems important. When you buy that red car, you give your brain a command. Red cars are important, and it recalibrates its filter. They were always there, but now your brain has started pointing them out to you. So what happens when you're in despair, but deep down you still hold a flicker of belief that you'll get through this, that help will come? You are giving your brain a command. Opportunities are important. Your internal radar switches on, picking out the exact opportunities, people, and random messages that resonate with your silent request.
A powerful scientific example of this is the placebo effect. A person takes a sugar pill but believes it's medicine. Their brain, convinced that healing is coming, triggers real physiological processes. Belief becomes a tangible force. In the same way, faith that the universe will provide acts as a cognitive filter, tuning your brain to look for solutions, not just problems. As Albert Einstein said, the mind that opens to a new idea never returns to its original size. Your consciousness has already shifted. But what about when the universe doesn't just offer an opportunity, but unfolds an entire script? For this, we have a term coined by the renowned psychologist Carl Jung: synchronicity. This is when an external event perfectly, yet inexplicably, mirrors your inner state. You think of a friend, and they call. You're searching for an answer, and it comes from a song on the radio. Imagine a woman who worked for years as an accountant, but dreamed of becoming a landscape designer. One day, sitting on a park bench in despair, she finds a book under the seat titled The Art of Creating Gardens. That was the first sign. Soon after, she signs up for an online course, and then, by chance, meets the country's leading landscape architect who is looking for an intern with passion in their eyes.
Too good to be true? How many of these fairy tales have you dismissed as just a coincidence? Jung observed that these synchronistic events often intensify during periods of personal crisis and transformation. It's as if the universe is whispering, "You're on the right path. Even if it feels scary, keep going." But what about when it feels like the universe isn't helping, but actively working against you? Your business fails, a relationship ends, your plans crumble to dust. Where is the cosmic benevolence in that? Consider the story of an entrepreneur, let's call him Michael, whose business collapsed during an economic downturn. In desperation, he started building furniture by hand in his garage. It wasn't a business plan, it was therapy. 2 years later, his unique, handcrafted furniture became a bestseller. Michael reflected, "My bankruptcy was the best thing that ever happened to me. It forced me out of a cage I had mistaken for a palace." The universe doesn't always help you get what you want. Sometimes, it helps you not get what is destroying you. It ruthlessly burns your escape routes so you have no choice but to fly toward your true calling. Now we arrive at the deepest, and perhaps most shocking part. What if your attention isn't just a passive process, but physically influences reality? This isn't just mysticism, it's at the forefront of science. In quantum mechanics, there is a phenomenon known as the measurement problem. An elementary particle exists in a state of probability, smeared out like a wave of possibilities. But the moment a researcher focuses their attention on it, the moment they measure it, the particle collapses into one specific state. The act of observation changes the thing being observed. Some leading physicists and philosophers suggest that the fundamental component of the universe isn't matter, but consciousness. So what if your life is that same wave of probability, full of millions of potential paths? You aren't just waiting for a miracle, you are summoning it with the power of your focused attention.
This connects to biologist Rupert Sheldrake's theory of morphogenetic fields, a unified informational field for the planet, like a global Wi-Fi network of consciousness. It explains how the right idea can occur to different people at the same time, or how you can sense a friend is about to call. Your request, sent out into this field, finds an answer and returns to you through intuition, dreams, or those chance encounters. From a lonely, rain-soaked platform to the quantum fabric of reality, we've come a long way. Let's pull it all together into one simple yet grand picture. The help of the universe isn't magic, it's physics. It's not a one-way stream of blessings, but a dialogue, a dance, a co-creation. Here is your 3-step algorithm for this dance. Step 1. Tune your radar. Every morning, take 3 minutes to ask yourself, what do I choose to believe in today? What do I want to see? Not what do I want to avoid, but specifically, what do I want to attract? You are giving a command to your Reticular Activating System, tuning your inner quantum observer.
Step 2. Take a step into the dark. Every single day, take one tiny, microscopic action toward your dream or the solution to your problem. Send that email, sign up for that class, start a conversation with that person. This is your response to the universe's sign, your lottery ticket. You prove to the cosmos through your activity that you are ready to receive its help. Step 3. Be grateful for the answer before you receive it. This is the most powerful technique. Gratitude is a signal that you are already in the reality where your problem is solved. As the poet Rumi said, what you seek is seeking you. Your desire for help is itself the universe's answer, moving toward you. You are not alone in the darkness. You are meeting it halfway. You are not a victim of your circumstances, but a full partner in creating your reality. Remember, you take the step, and the universe provides the footing. Trust in your own power.